My name is Chloe, and today we are going to be doing the TBR tag. So I'm here with my sister, Alanna. Well, I'm not here. She's kind of here. And so we are both going to be answering these questions. And I saw this on Books and Lala's channel, and I will link her video as well as the original. I think it's a blog post, but I will link both of those down below. And so let's just jump in. Alanna, I'll ask the question. Perfect. You do it first, and then I'll do it second. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. How do you keep track of your TBR pile?
I have, it's over there, but I have a hat box, and all of the books that I own, physical books only, are in there in little strips, folded up. And so that's really kind of how I kept track. But also I just know that because on my shelf are just books I either need to read or want to reread. Okay. I don't keep any that I've already read unless I absolutely love them. And then a few that I already know that I've read them.
Yeah. Do you have a shelf on Goodreads or anything?
Yeah, yes, but they're not books I own. It's just want to read.
Okay. So my answer, how do you keep track of your TBR pile? I have like my immediate TBR pile on a TBR cart over here. I'll put a picture somewhere because I can't pick up my computer, but and then I have a shelf on Goodreads that is like on my bookshelf, and so
that's a good idea.
All that way. Yeah, I did it once, and then I've been thankful to keep it up because then I can look like for challenges and stuff like the longest book and all that. It's really handy for that.
Yeah, I should do that, and I probably will.
Yeah, that would take less time than writing them all down on the strip. So
I know
that, but I like that though for picking. But anyway,
yeah, right.
Later. Is your TBR mostly print or mostly ebook?
I have more ebooks than I do print books.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
That you own?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yep. And I won't give numbers because that's a question.
Okay. I don't know. I would say print just because I have a lot, but I like my ebook. I've mentioned it before in another video. Mom and I share a Kindle. And so there's some of her stuff, some of my stuff, and it's like, I can't keep track of the ebook stuff. I typically don't buy ebooks. I'll just get them from our library or, somewhere like that. So I would guess print.
What about Kindle Unlimited though? Like, cause I have 10 right now on there from Kindle Unlimited.
That's true. Yeah, but you don't own those. You have to give those back.
Correct.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't count those.
Okay.
How do you determine which book from your TBR to read next?
Okay, so that's when I pull the strip out of the hat box. I really like doing that because then it's just, I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
And I've also had the kids pick or Josh pick.
Yeah.
And that's fun too.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I feel like if they pick one, I can say, oh no, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
But like if I draw it out of the box, I feel like I have to read it.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you ever put them back? Like, do you ever say,
I have not yet.
Okay. But that's awesome.
I should also say I just started this about a month ago, probably.
Yeah. But still, you read a lot. So that's books. So how do I determine? I don't know. I've been doing a lot of readathons and buddy reads lately. So that really helps because I'm trying to fit things into challenges or do things that way. So otherwise I just look at my shelves and see what I'm in the mood for, or like what, if I can notice that something has been there forever, I try to do that. I don't know. I've asked Jeremy once or twice to pick me a book, but I think I vetoed both of the ones he picked. So I think readathons, TBRs, and then just squeezing stuff, readathons and buddy reads, and then just squeezing stuff in between. Number 4, a book that's been on your TBR the longest.
Oh, okay. I have that. The Troop by Nick Cutter.
Oh, I think, is that a horror?
Yes.
I think Gabby, maybe from Gabby Reads, just read that. I think that's what you read.
I really want to read it, and I've owned it. Let's see, when did it come out? Because I've owned it for years. And it came out in 2014, and I keep saying, I'll read it at Halloween time. And then I don't. So now it's in the box, obviously, the hat box. So if I draw it, I'm going to read it now. I don't care. And I think I'll really like it because I've heard horror is not like my number one genre, obviously, but every now and then I like books like this. And crud. Gosh darn it. The Ruins by somebody Scott. Okay.
I don't know. Is that another horror?
Very good horror book that I think this is similar to.
Okay.
So I want to check it out.
That's the same one that Gabby Reeds just read. She gave it 5 stars and was like she didn't have high expectations and she was like glowing about it. So
oh, that's cool.
I don't know though. So do you ever like, if you are super in the mood for something, like if you're like, okay, I'm going to pick that up because I want to, then do you go dig it out of the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't dig it out because then that's a pain in the butt to refold all those. But I would, if I came across it, then I would just throw it away.
That makes sense.
Because I don't want to,
My answer for the one that's been on my shelf the longest, I went to Goodreads and it said Flirting with Pete by Barbara Delinsky. And this one I have talked about in another video too. I bought a ton of books in Europe. And so this one is clearly one of those. And so I didn't have Goodreads until 2012. And so this one, it says I added like October 2012 or something. And the reason I haven't is because it's like 560 pages of like mass market paperback. And I don't know. So I will read, like now that I know this, I've never looked, but like which is the oldest. But now that I know, I'll pick this one up soon. There's also a bunch of Jane Green, which I love her. And I think I've been putting them off because I don't want them to be over. But there's some that I hauled in 2012. And I'm like, okay, that was 8 years ago. Time to.
Wow. Gosh, that's crazy to think that.
Yeah, I know. A book you recently added to your TBR.
Okay. And that is, I pre-ordered John Marr's newest book, which is What Lies Between Us.
Yeah. And that looks so good.
Yeah.
Does that have short chapters like his other ones? I think it does.
Oh yeah. Cause already I'm like in the middle and it's like, chapter 80. Oh, I love seeing that. Yes. That's so great.
Love it.
It's tie between, but this one came in the mail after, cause Denise Hunter's newest book, that I got 2 copies of.
Yes.
No reason, came the day before. And then this one came the day after.
Okay. Well, so yeah, I don't want to answer this question because I've got a huge haul coming. And actually, by the time this airs, you will have seen my haul. So I'll go to my May in and out. I'll try to link it down below, and you will see because my sister has been the hookup lately. So I have a lot added to my TBR. A book on your TBR strictly because of the beautiful cover.
That was a hard one because I bought this, but not because of the beautiful cover. I think it was actually Bree, I think though, I could be wrong, back when she had her other channel before, quite a while ago. I'm pretty sure she talked a lot about Susanna Kersley.
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't know if this was one of her favorites, and hopefully I'm sure she'll watch this and she can tell us if I'm right. But all of her books have really pretty covers, and I don't know if you can see it like that. And then like, look at the spine. Isn't that pretty?
That is neat.
So got it because I wanted to read hers. And I think Bree must have mentioned this one because why would have I picked it? But bonus for especially the spine. I just think that it's so pretty. I don't know if you can really see it, but
yeah, that looks like a book that would have deckled edges, but it doesn't.
I know it doesn't.
Good.
I know. I was very happy about that.
Yeah. So I'm going to say Jar of Hearts by Jennifer Hillier. Because this one, like, if you can see, like every other letter is like fuzzed out, and I just am very intrigued by this cover. I don't know that it's necessarily beautiful, but I bought it because I've heard so much about Jennifer Hillier and this book specifically, but I think the book is just so intriguing, and I like the blue. And,
is that so that's a hardcover?
Yeah.
I had that, but it was in mass market paperback.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to read this one in June sometime. And
I like
it. It is very pretty.
Yeah.
A book on your TBR that you never plan on reading.
Yeah, I don't think I have one like that.
I said none too.
Especially,
because
I'm getting rid of, especially me, because now
you're getting rid of stuff you do like and you wouldn't, let alone something you're never going to read.
Yeah.
I have gone through them relatively recently, and I don't think there's anything on there that I have no plans to read.
Mm-hmm.
So, an unpublished book on your TBR that you're excited for.
So does that mean a book that's not been out yet or released yet?
Right.
Okay. So that's Emily Giffen's The Lies That Bind. I think it's just The Lies That Bind. Okay.
Yeah.
And I requested Blackberry to buy that, but they said they could, a digital copy, and they said they couldn't yet because it wasn't available. I guess they have to actually wait because it comes out June 2nd.
Okay. That's soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love Emily Giffen. I'm excited for that one too. I took that so all of these I've been taking as like my actual TBR, like what I actually have or own. So I have 4 on NetGalley that I'm excited about. I have Head Over Heels by Hannah Orenstein. And that one is like a gymnast, I think, that gets injured and then she maybe goes back and she has a relationship with her coach or something. I don't know. I've heard kind of mixed things, but then I have Calm the Heck Down by Melanie Dale. And that's like a parenting book that I think will just be funny and relatable. Mm-hmm. I have Little Disasters by Sarah Vaughan, and that's a thriller about, I think, a kidnapped child, maybe. And I also have Louisiana Lucky by Julie Pinnell, which is about sisters who win the lottery. So,
fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for all of those. NetGalley has been kind of hit and miss for me, but I'm excited to read them. But there's so many on my TBR that like I don't have access to right now that I want to read.
Yeah, that's cool.
A book on your TBR that everyone's read but you. You're pretty good about like new releases.
But I have The Winter Street. Is that what it's called? By Ellen Hildebrand, and that's 4 books, right?
Yes.
And I've only read the first 2, but I own all 4.
They're so good,
especially in our circle of reader friends and stuff. They have all read all of those. So that is one of my favorite series. Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah. So for me, I'm answering. Let me grab it really quick. So my answer is How to Walk Away by Catherine Center. This one, I feel like everybody has read, like this one and Things You Save in a Fire. And I've read more of like her backlist and stuff. So I want to read this one soon. And then also like all the Christina Lauren's. I've only read Love and Other Words, I think. And so on my actual TBR, I have Honey Don't List, Twice a Blue Moon, and Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. So those 3, I feel like everyone has read but me.
And that's true. I have the Unhoneymooners or something.
Yeah.
That's my last one by her, and I have not read that either.
Yeah.
I think like everybody.
Yeah. So, and this one is kind of very similar. A book on your TBR that everyone recommends to you.
Ooh, probably, like the Unhoneymooners, I guess I would go with.
It seems like everybody loves that and says it's like the Tom of the year. And I don't know if it was this year or last, but everybody loves it. Yeah. I hate when everybody's recommending things because then I never like it. It's I know. Life just kills it. So,
have you thought about reading that new Hunger Games book that just came out yesterday? I think it was yesterday or Tuesday, whenever.
Yes. I know. But I think I would want to go back and read the whole trilogy first.
Me too.
And I have heard not so great things about it.
I know.
Yeah. But so, I think if I read that, it'll be like years from now when there's nobody talking about it.
Because, and I heard that they're like gonna, I don't know if it's true, but like that there's gonna be a sequel to the prequel. I don't know.
And I have also heard that it's selling for like $35 or something stupid.
Oh, geez.
Like more than a full price adult hardback. And
yikes.
Yeah. But I think our library has it maybe on Hoopla or something. So, but I don't know. If I read it, it'll probably be years from now.
Yeah.
So for me, a book that everybody recommends, I'm saying Anything by Denise Hunter, because between Nicole, one of you is always talking about her, and I don't think I've ever read one of hers. So
I love
definitely Denise Hunter.
Shelley from Miss Reads a Lot, I think, on Instagram. She's just on Instagram. Wonderful. She loves her too. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard a bad word about her, so I need to get on it. But again, it's one of those okay, I've got to get my mind right and just say I may or may not like it. It's not
true. And it's okay.
So I'm expecting it to be the best thing ever. And if it's not, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah.
So
I'd be shocked if you didn't like them.
Yeah, I'm sure. A book on your TBR that you're dying to read.
Ooh, can I go look real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, on my digital, I could tell you that My Dark Vanessa, I want to get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Have that on e-copy.
Yeah.
So I guess I could go with that one.
Yeah, that I do want to read that too. And that's one like, it's interesting how the hype works, because that's one
Yeah.
I really want to read because of the hype, because so many people, like, it's so split on that. Like some people love it, some people don't. And so like when the hype's like that, I really want to read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't think of like a specific book. I have been in such a reading mood, and like being this pregnant, I just want to lay around and read and like not move a lot. And so all of them. I mean,
yeah, I know.
Especially the ones like, I don't know how many books you've given me in the past month, but a lot. And like, I'm excited about all of them. And so
yeah,
I really want to, like, the Ronnie Lauren series.
Yeah.
Just because I'm curious, like so many people have said so much about that. I want to know, like Catherine Center, Jar of Hearts. There's so many I want to read.
And what's neat for me is like all those that I've read, like, and I've read Jar of Hearts, and I've read the Catherine Center one, and I know those are all good. So I'm like excited for you to read them.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing is like, especially the ones you've given me lately, it's like, I know you have read those recently,
right,
or tried them at least, even if you didn't read them. And so I want to read them like now, so they're still fresh in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, the last question. How many books are on your TBR shelf?
Okay, total with my physical and what do you call that? Electronic reader, whatever.
E-copies,
about 150.
Really? So that includes physical and e-copies?
Yep.
Interesting. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've got my physical down to 51.
That feels very manageable. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some of those like include the Harry Potter books, which I've already read, but I would like to reread them. It includes Tracy Garvis Graves. I'd like to reread, Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
interesting. So mine is not so manageable. I have 291 just physical, and plus my holiday shelf, which doesn't have a ton, but like Christmas books, I've got some, plus my middle grade books, which I do have a lot, but I'm not planning really on reading any of those until my girls get old enough to read them. And then eBooks, that doesn't count any eBooks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But that's hard. Like you said, if you share with mom, I mean, that's because that is hard.
Yeah, the ebook thing
doesn't
like,
matter.
I don't even, and like if they're not physically in front of me, I don't feel like as urgent to read them,
right?
Right. And yeah, I don't know. So 291 though, that's a lot.
Yeah,
but
that's not.
No, that's not compared to some people. And I have been reading like 6 books a week, maybe. Yeah. So I mean,
all off your shelves.
Yeah, I mean majority. So I feel like that's okay. And it gives me good options. Like if a world pandemic hits, I'm set.
Yep. Yeah. I think it's cool.
Yeah. And I like having the full shelves. So yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. It's fun that like you and I are very different in like our book storage, I guess.
Yeah. But I used to be more like you. And so it'll be interesting to see as you get older if you'll get more like me.
Yeah. And as my kids get older and
yes.
I don't know. Because I was just telling Alanna, currently in here I have a wall of bookshelves and then I have a couch. And I'm thinking about getting rid of the couch and doing another wall of bookshelves. And I'm like, will I regret that?
Well, you. So I have a little bookcase, and that's really all I would like is that little tiny one right there.
Yeah.
And then the big one behind there. And I was like, ooh, I should give the big one to you.
You should. That would be awesome.
I mean, it's just from Walmart, so it's nothing like fancy.
Well, and all of mine, so I have 6 in here, and all are from Walmart. They were all like $40 maybe.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, they were like, whatever. They're the perfect bookshelf because they're cheap.
Yes.
But they all match. Well, they've discontinued these bookshelves.
Oh, really?
So yeah, and so I can't find them. So I don't know, like Walmart has similar stuff, but like it'd have to be white or something. And IKEA has similar, but it's like a different color wood. And I just am so annoyed by that. But so I'll just do, I don't know. Because I've got like that one that's on an end wall and then one right here that's on an end wall. So maybe those could be different and the rest could be.
Yeah, because it'll be a different wall.
Yeah. I don't know. But
wow.
TBR troubles.
Yeah. It's good troubles to have.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks for doing this. This was fun. We'll have to pick more time to do because It's fun to hear other people's answers like right away. Instant gratification.
Yep.
Okay. Well, love you.
Bye. Love
Bye.
You.
Okay.
Man, this again.
This looks like the same video over again. Okay, well, hold on. Redo.
Murph is here joining me.
Aw. Hi, Murphy.
Good boy.